Hello and welcome to episode 125 of The Pilgrimage on FM23. I'm Jamie, and coming up on today's episode I've got two games for you. We are away to Leeds United and at home to Leicester City, and in between those two games I will round up the January transfer window for you. So let's get straight into it, and I'll show you the team to face Leeds United in just a moment. Okay, here is the team for that match away to Leeds United. It is Setford in goal. Back four is Mia, Hadler, Andre and Carden. It's Morante and Voigt in central midfield. Hector, Ibrahimovic and Cunningham behind Oliver up front. So let's submit the team and go and give the team talk. Okay, well, my assistant thinks I should say we've got nothing to lose. We know how good we are. Let's show everyone else what we're capable of. I am going to agree with him, actually. So let's point the finger and agree with him. And let's go out into the tunnel, complete our tunnel interview. Why has it been so hard to find form away from home of late? Played well without reward. How big of an absentee is the suspended Federico Insua? It happens. Can you explain why Hector is set to play a different position today? It's important to have players with versatility. Okay, let's get into the match and see if we can keep this recent good run going. And as always, first 10 minutes we'll just see how things go and then react accordingly. I don't think we can catch Leeds today, but we can certainly put a dent in the gap. So let's encourage and see if we can get ourselves ahead in this match. So far it's been fairly even. We've had less shots on target, but lead on XG, or did lead until their latest shot on target. So let's demand more and see if we can get a goal before half time. It's not looking very likely. There is a highlight finally, and it's Andre to Carden into Voigt, plays it forward for Cunningham. Morante into Ibrahimovic, back to Morante, diagonal ball for Hector on the left hand side. He keeps it in, cuts in field and hits the shot, and Hector finds the back of the net, and just before half time it's Leeds United 0, Stoke City 1, and that's a great position for us to be in. So let's go into the dressing room. And things are going well. I know you're capable of even better. That's gone down well. And the only change I'm going to make at half-time is Morante off. And just need to find an appropriate substitute. I think we go with, on balance, probably Matsumura. It's not ideal, but we'll try him, and then we'll swap those two around, and then that works. So let's get out there for the second half and see if we can build on what we've got. Setford to Matsumura, into Oliver, back to Matsumura, plays it over the top for the onrushing Cunningham, and his shot goes just wide as Pardo Roques comes charging out of his area but doesn't get there. Okay, Oliver's not having a great time of it up front, and Mia isn't playing well at left back. So on the hour, we're going to make those two changes. So Kamal Mia for Tofik Chevalier and David Oliver. I'll put Ibrahimovic up front. I'll move Matsumura forward. And then David Oliver will be replaced by Ivan. And that'll do. So we'll confirm those changes. And Ibrahimovic has picked up a knock, but so's Hector. So let's bring on Guise on the left. Hector cuts in field, finds Ivan. Ball over the top. Ibrahimovic doesn't give much of a chase. And Pardo Roques is able to mop up. He launches it. Andre wins it. Ivan finds Voigt. Back to Hadler. And it's played into Voigt. Hector to Ibrahimovic. Chevalier over the top for Ibrahimovic. And he rounds the keeper. Puts it in the back of the net. And it is Leeds United 0. Stoke City 2. And we will continue with those changes that we planned. And I think I'm going to wait another 5 minutes and then I'll make our final 2 changes. Chevalier feeds Matsumura. Ibrahimovic to Ivan. Through for Cunningham, who rounds the keeper. And via a deflection, it's a corner. And it's going to be an outswinger from Guise. And it doesn't reach Ibrahimovic, but Cunningham picks up the loose ball and gives it away. And I will make the final 2 changes now. In fact, it's one more change we've got. And we need to take Hadler off and bring on David Shields. So confirm that, and with just around 15 minutes left, Vega has it for Leeds, beats the man on the left hand side. Matsumura though has played a ball forward. Guise back to Ivan, Ibrahimovic to Cunningham, and it's offside. So into the last 10 minutes. Still holding on to a 2-0 lead, and it looks like we're going to come out of this with a victory and having closed the gap, but Ivan has been injured, so I'm going to drop the attacking midfielder into Ivan's position just to fill that gap. So we're going to play a 4-2-2-1 to end the game as we're down to 10 men. And the header from Leeds goes over the top. So we've got 5 minutes to see out with 10 men. Fingers crossed it doesn't get any worse than that. As we're into stoppage time. Still holding on to a 2-0 lead. And there we go. Full time. Leeds United 0. Stoke City 2. And I'll be back in a moment with the second match of today's episode. Okay, well, ahead of the second match of the episode, the January transfer window has closed. So let's take a look at the deals we've managed to do. And it ended up being a busier transfer window than I was expecting. I'll start with the outgoings. We sent Sam Ramsey to the New Saints in Wales. Mike Wilson joined Anderlecht for 7.25 million. Paul Chamberlain joined Luton Town on loan. Craig Brooke went to Millwall for £975,000. Nicky Williams went to Northampton on loan. And backup goalkeeper Jeet Padaruth joined Brentford on loan. So that's the outgoing transfers. And as you can see, we've made 2 signings. One from Brentford, which is Ayup Aydin. And we paid 14 million, rising to 16 million for him. So let's have a look. And Aydin is a defensive midfielder, 3 stars current ability, 3-star potential. As you can see, he's a 32-year-old former German under-21 international and gives us a little bit more depth in defensive midfield and can also cover central midfield as well. And the second player to arrive was Mitsuo Watanabe on loan from Monaco, and he is a 23-year-old striker, 2.5 stars of current ability, 4.5 stars of potential, and there's several reasons why I've signed him, not least that international scoring record. 14 goals in 13 appearances in the World Cup qualifiers, and 33 in 54 overall for Japan. So he is absolutely lethal, and I look forward to seeing what he can do for the rest of the season. So that concludes the January transfer business, and I'll be back with match number 2 of the episode in just a moment. Okay, time now for the second match of the episode, and the team for this one is Setford in goal. Back four is Mia, Hadler, Andre and Carden. It's Aydin and Morante in central midfield. Hector, Ibrahimovic and Voigt behind Oliver up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant wants me to talk about the credit given by the media recently. I'm going to emphasise the good run we've been on instead. So I'm going to point the finger, I think, and do that. And let's go into the tunnel for a quick tunnel interview. Stoke side hold the relegation destiny in their own hands. Can you take a step closer to Premier League survival today? I hope so. We're a confident bunch at the moment, so happy with that. Am I confident going into the match? 5th in the Premier League form table. We're in a good place right now, so let's crack on and see if we can get another unbeaten match added to the record. As always, first 10 minutes we'll just see how it plays out, and then we will react accordingly. And that's gone with nothing happening, so let's demand more. We're now at 20 minutes. Leicester are edging it at the minute. Carden with the throw-in. Morante gives it back to him. Carden to Setford. Morante. Setford again, and he's given it straight to Aitor Cuevas. And Leicester have scored via a goalkeeping mistake. Stoke City 0, Leicester City 1. Demand more. And it's Leicester with the throw-in. King Phillips back to Wart Trench. Musial to Wild. Sturge comes down the left for Leicester. Plays it infield to Cuevas, their goal scorer. Oliver's won it back, finds Hector, who is dispossessed by Musial. Into Gibb in central midfield, who drifts out to the right. Morante takes it off him. Aydin steps inside, chips it forward. Voigt loses out. Carden's won it back. Voigt needs help and gets it. Ibrahimovic to Oliver. Hits the shot, and it's cleared for a corner. So it's a frantic period of the match. Outswinging corner, and it is Aydin with the corner, headed away. He'll get another chance to clip it in. Instead finds Ibrahimovic, who crosses. It's headed away again, and out for a throw-in. And we're half an hour in. And Leicester still holding that self-inflicted 1-goal advantage. And Voigt is in, finds Ibrahimovic, but it's cleared. Aydin to Hadler, and the highlight eventually comes to an end. So we'll demand more. And now it's a Leicester corner. Gibb with it, in swinger. Headed away. Errol back to Musial. Gibb. And Gibb scores. Caelan Gibb. And it is Stoke City 0, Leicester City 2. And most of the blame for that is heading for Charlie Setford, unfortunately. So, into the dressing room. Point the finger. Show me something else in the second half. And I think I need an individual chat with Mr. Setford. So, let's do that. And let's talk to him. He's over in this corner. Your mistake cost us dearly, sorted out. He's motivated by that. Start the second half. Right, Oliver's going to come off. And we'll bring on new signing Watanabe. And I'm going to do a double substitution on the hour. We'll take off Morante for Matsumura and Aiden for Dongmo. And we'll swap those two around. It doesn't actually make any difference at all, so we'll swap them back. Confirm those changes. And I think the final changes are going to involve Hector on the left wing and Ibrahimovic. So we'll do those in a couple of minutes' time. Right, let's do them now. Hector for Gonzalez. Ibrahimovic for Guise. And that'll do. Okay, let's go attacking. Nothing to lose at this point. And we're not showing any sign of life in this game at all. So it does look like this one's going to end in defeat. And there is the final whistle. So Stoke City 0, Leicester City 2. And I'll be back in a moment to show you the league table and tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, here is the league table then, and as you can see we're in 14th place with 9 wins, 5 draws, 13 defeats and 32 points on the board. So we are 11 points clear of QPR in the third and final relegation spot, and increasingly it's looking like the season is petering out to a disappointing conclusion with nothing really riding on it. So I think what I'm going to do is play all the way through to the final 2 games of the season. So I'll show you Everton away and Brentford at home on the next episode. And if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for Monday to Friday Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.